Hello, I will be doing homework set 17, question 6, which says, I use 1,500 cubic inches of helium to fill my balloon. Assuming my balloon is a sphere, to the nearest tenth of an inch, what is its diameter? What is its surface area? Okay, so the first thing that I have is I drew a little sphere to try to make sense of it a little bit more. So we are given that the volume is 1,500 inches cubed. So, and we also have the formula of 4/3 pi radius cubed for volume, and then surface area, which is 4 times pi times r to the third power. So the first thing that we can do is, since we know volume, we need to use the volume to figure out what the radius is, which we can then work off from to get diameter. So we have the V equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Oh, I guess I should put V. 1,500. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna be doing is multiplying 4/3 by pi, or 3.14, to try to get this out the way so we can get the r by itself. So if I go into my calculator, which is on my computer, is, what was it again? 4 divided by 3 times 3.14, which is 4.19. So this means that this would be 4.19. I'll put that by parentheses, r cubed. To get this out, we would then have to divide the whole thing by 4.19. We do one side of the equation, do to the other. So we would also divide this by 4.19. I'm going to try to do that on my computer. I'm just rounding to the hundredths, so it's a little bit more simpler. So 0 divided by, 4.19. Which gives me 357.99. I guess we could just say 358, since I've been rounding by the hundredths. So 358. Equals r to the third power. And then the last thing we need to do to get r by itself is to square root it. Oops, I don't want an eraser. Square root it. Or I guess, yeah. And that's what we do to the other side as well. Let me put that into the calculator to see if that's right. To see what we get. Okay. So it would be 358. Oopsies, I guess I should have put the... That's 3. And then 358. And that gives me 7.1. So now that we have 7.1 equals radius. We do know that radius is half of diameter. So the way to get diameter is by multiplying radius by 2. Because diameter is, I believe it's 2 radius equals diameter. Because diameter is the whole length, while radius is half of it from the center. So I guess I could draw that. That would be radius, while this would be diameter. So I'm just going to multiply that by 2, which would be, I can do that in my head, but I'm going to double check. So it would be 7.1 times 2, which is 14.2. Diameter. So now we know what our diameter is, which is 14.2. And now we can start doing the other equation, which is for the surface area. Should I get another page? I'll just do a different color. So for this one, we have for surface area, we need 4 pi r. So surface area equals 4 pi r, which our radius is 7.1. So I'm just gonna put that right there. And I believe that is cubed. Is that cubed? I'm gonna double check because I know it's in the reading study. No. Good thing I caught that. It is actually squared. So I'm gonna reset. And that's squared. Okay. So now with that, we can try to get this out the way, which is 7.1 to the second. I'm gonna do that right there. Times 7.1, which is 50.41. Put that over here. Let me move this. So surface area equals 4 pi r to the second. Yeah. 0.1 to the second pi 4. And then we figured out that that was 50.41. Surface area. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is just multiply all of these together. So it was 4 times 3.14 for pi times 50.41, which gives us 633.15. I'm just rounding by the hundredths again. So, oops, don't do that. So then surface area would then equal 633.15. And all of these are measured by, what was it? I believe it was inches. So, inches. And that's how we get diameter and surface area from volume.